No, good afternoon. I'm so used to saying good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. I'll be your host, Cindy Simmons, as I am for every Coffee Convo Wednesday. Thank you for joining me at our new time, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I realize that if you are used to watching Coffee Convo Wednesday in the morning, this is going to be a little different for you. So thank you. If this is your first time joining us here in the afternoon, thank you for that. So this is Coffee Convo Wednesday. This is a show where basically we get together for like 15, 20-ish minutes. We talk about 3 things happening in the world, some funny stories, just kind of a way to spread some joy in the universe and take a break in the middle of your Wednesday afternoon. So again, my name is Cindy. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, lived in Nashville, Atlanta, and now our family is here in Orlando, Florida. I grew up living about 30 minutes from Disneyland, and now I live less than 30 minutes from Walt Disney World. So there's that, which is kind of fun. We have a family of 5. My husband, Eric, who owns mysmartshirt.com. You can check him out, like him on Facebook. We have 2 daughters, 13-year-old Lily and 6-year-old Luna, although I feel like Luna is like 27. And then my mama, Jane, who lives with us and is, in fact, picking up my oldest daughter right now because her practice got canceled. And so I get to be here with you guys because I thought I was not going to be able to do this today. So like I said, we're going to be here for about 15, 20 minutes talking about a couple of different things. And I'd really like it if you weighed in and commented below for some of the stuff we're going to talk about. And then at the very end, I'm going to hook you up with something free. So that's how Coffee Convo Wednesday works. And it works like that same way each and every week. We used to do this in the morning. Now we do it in the afternoon. Oh, something else about me. I love crazy coffee mugs, whatever kind. Big, small, Disney, just crazy. This is a Florida coffee mug that I found in the dollar spot of Target. You know, the fancy store called Target. Don't know if you've ever heard of it before. So do me a favor, comment below right now. Let me know what you're drinking this lovely Wednesday afternoon, January 9th. So far, we've made it 9 days into 2019, and this is episode 142. So thank you guys for hanging out, and comment below and let me know what you guys are drinking. I'm drinking water this afternoon, and I'll tell you why in a minute when I get to our first topic. So let me give you a good Wednesday afternoon. Cheers. A double cheers if you are drinking coffee. Because unfortunately, I am not right now. Partly because I did not have time to make some coffee when I got home. All right, let's get started. Topic number 1 on Coffee Convo Wednesday today. Day 3, and I'm still alive. And you're like, what are you even talking about? Okay, if you missed last week's episode, I told you guys that I was suffering from vertigo, and it was bad. Like, it was really bad, y'all. I had it for over a week. It was bad, and I tried everything. The Epley maneuver, half somersault, essential oils. I finally made an appointment with a vertigo specialist, like a vertigo ENT doctor here in Orlando, but I can't get in for 3 more weeks. So I did get in to a chiropractor who thankfully lives in our neighborhood. Thank you, Dr. Rowe. Squeezed me in, and I went and I had my first visit on Monday. But on Monday, I decided to make a healthy change in my, I hate saying diet. I don't want to say diet because then it sounds like I'm trying to like lose a whole bunch of weight. I started a healthy eating plan, or a plan called the keto diet. Now, many of you have probably heard of the keto diet. I had heard of it, and I'm embarrassed to admit that I first heard about it because my husband and I were binge watching Jersey Shore, and Vinny on the Jersey Shore is doing the keto diet. They called him the Keto Guido. So over the weekend, I said to my husband, I need to figure this carb thing out because my carb eating was OOC, out of control. Like, I would say like once a week, we were picking up a hot and ready from Little Caesars, $5, you guys. And I just love carbs. I love pizza. And while I exercise decently, not like, you know, every day. I mean, I want to exercise and be that person every day, but alas, I am not. I haven't been eating really great. And so I was thinking, maybe if I changed my eating habits, that would help with the vertigo. So my husband started keto on Saturday. I started on Monday. And you guys, I haven't died. I am not a big fan of deprivation. I don't like saying you can't eat this and you can't eat that. But I'm also not a big fan of vertigo, so something had to give. And I was really open to anything, so I thought maybe, I don't know, maybe something in my diet is connecting with my brain, and that's what's making my brain all jacked up, and that's why I'm having the vertigo. So I started the keto thing on Monday, went to the chiropractor on Monday, and I gotta tell you, this is the first day in a week, almost a week and a half, that I haven't felt like dying. And that sounds super dramatic, but it was bad, you guys. Like, my head pain was bad. And if you missed the big announcement last week, I just started a brand new job, which is why Coffee Convo Wednesday switched to the afternoon. So nothing is fun about starting a new job that you really love and then having to deal with vertigo on top of it. So the keto thing, I will just be totally honest. I am wearing a pair of jeans right now that are way too tight on me because I don't know if you're like me, but like if I eat one salad, I'm like, woo, I can fit into anything that I used to wear. So 3 days in, I was like, I'm gonna grab those jeans in the back of my closet and wear them to work. And that was a bad idea. And I haven't had time to change since I got home from the radio station. So yeah, I've been wearing these really tight, too tight jeans since this morning. But are you like me? Like as soon as you start eating healthy, you're like, yeah, I can feel it. Woo! I look different. I feel different. Can you tell? I've been on the diet 3 days. See diet, I don't want to say diet. I've been on the new eating plan for 3 days. Do I look different? Huh? Like I said, I eat one salad and I think this is the greatest thing ever. So if you guys have done keto or you are like ketoing or used to keto or whatever, I welcome your keto suggestions. You can comment below or you can shoot me an email by going to cindysimmons.com because I really haven't been that hungry. I was a little hangry this morning when I woke up, but I think I did not eat the correct amount of food last night, so I think that's why. But I am surprised to admit 3 days in, and normally around this time, I'd be like, I'm so hungry, give me carbs. I'm not. 3 days in, and I am not. So talk to me in a week, because like I said, it's only been 3 days. We'll see. And hopefully that will change things in my body, make me feel a little healthier, and that will help with the vertigo. So there you go. All right, topic number 3 on Coffee Convo Wednesday. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? The reason I ask is because with our 13-year-old, we were sort of late teaching her how to ride a bike. She just wasn't into it, and we just didn't want to push it. And I want to say, I think she was like almost 7. And then one day, we go to Nashville to visit our Nashville best friends, and my 13-year-old Lily she gets on her bike with her BFF, we call her her cousin Jade, and gets on her bike, not knowing how to ride it, and then Jade's riding, who's a year younger than her, and they both take off riding bikes together. So Luna, our youngest, turned 6 at the very end of October. So we've said, okay, we've got to get on this. We have already waited too long. Like, let's figure this out. Like, let's figure the bike riding thing out. And my husband admits to me that he took a really long time to ride a bike, so much so, you know what he told me that he used to do? So he had one of those banana bikes. You know what I'm talking about? He had a banana bike, and he would go out with his friends, and he was so embarrassed to admit that he didn't know how to ride a bike, that he would run alongside of his banana bike, which I just think is hysterical. He goes, yeah, I didn't want them to know I didn't know how to ride a bike, so I just would run along the side of my banana bike, just pretending like that's what I wanted to do because I'm a boy and I'm cool. I wish I could remember how old he was when that happened. I just think that's so funny. So comment below. I would love to know if you remember, how old were you when you learned to ride a bike? And if you have children, how old were your kids? Or how old are you planning on having them be when you teach them to ride a bike? Because I need to know if I'm like way behind the curve, right there in the middle, or I know I'm not ahead of the curve, that's for sure. So comment below and let me know. All right, and finally on Coffee Convo Wednesday, topic number 3. You know how when you, I don't know, sometimes you hear something and it just makes you happy. It could be birds chirping, for example. For me, it's really silly, but I'm just being honest. For me, when I go to Starbucks, which isn't regularly because it's like a special treat. I do love Starbucks, but it's like a special treat. Like if I'm going to the Target and I'm going to do a little shopping by myself, which as we all know can be rare sometimes. I like to get a cup of coffee and walk around. But something I love, and I find it so fascinating, is listening to people order drinks at Starbucks. For some strange reason, that makes me happy because I've gotten the same thing at Starbucks when I go, for as long as I can remember, like 5, 6, 7 years. I get a skinny vanilla latte. Sometimes I do a half calf if it's an afternoon thing or if I just don't want that much caffeine, but normally it's a skinny vanilla latte. I know, so boring. But there's something about listening to people order their drinks at Starbucks because some of you are like legit hardcore Starbucks orders, like really hardcore, like half cap, double wick, blah, 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 whatever. But there's something about it that kind of makes me happy because I know when I get a little treat at the coffee shop, it's a special treat and it makes me happy to order my coffee and get my said coffee and have my little warm cup and the smell of coffee. I just love coffee. But I love listening to other people order because like I said, some of you are seriously hardcore about your drinks. And some of you, like me, don't veer off the beaten path. You stay on that one order, that one type of coffee that you drink, and then some of you are all over the map. So it makes me happy to listen to people ordering their drinks at Starbucks. So I would love to know if there is something that you hear or you see that you're like, you know, that just makes me happy. Because as we always say on this show, I love to spread kindness like Nutella, and focusing on positive things in this crazy world is what this show is all about. And so keeping with that theme, as I love to end every Coffee Convo Wednesday with a little Prezi, because it makes me happy to give you guys something, I thought, why not hook you guys up with a Starbucks gift card? So share a story here about something that you either hear or you see that makes you happy, and then comment Starbucks with the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and then you'll be entered into a drawing to win a Starbucks gift card. We'll just pick a random winner. For example, if you guys were here last week, we were giving away a Mary Poppins Returns goodie bag. So want to say congratulations to Candace in Vero Beach, Florida, Becky in Texas, and Aaron in Georgia. All 3 of them are our winners from last week's Coffee Convo Wednesday, and they each won a Mary Poppins Returns goodie bag. So this week it's Starbucks and the name of the city where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, because I just love to know where you guys all are. Like I said, last week we had Georgia, Florida, Texas. You guys are all over the place, and I love it. Pennsylvania, which is where my parents are from. So I really appreciate that you guys are just kind of all over the place hanging out with me. And if you feel so inclined, hit share right now. I would love for more people to be able to win good stuff and just hang out and spread more good news. So please feel free to share, like, comment below with your happy little, story that makes you happy or something happy you hear or see, whatever. And that is your Coffee Convo Wednesday for today, Wednesday, January 9th, 2019, episode 142. Before I get out of here, I want to remind you that you can now hear me. Even if you don't live here in Orlando, where I am, you can now hear me on Z88.3. You can tell Alexa, please play Z88.3.
Z88.3, WPOZ from TuneIn.
I love that you can just tell that little device there to play the music. It's so awesome. So tell your Amazon device to play Z88.3. Download the Z88.3 app or go to zradio.com, and you can listen to me every day from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I kind of love that you guys can hear me every single day. It makes me so happy. And then also, I know some of you, actually most of you, are here on Facebook right now. If you would, go ahead to the Z88.3 Middays Facebook page. Give it a little like. I'm posting on there all the time in addition to this page here right now. Alexa, off. Guess I should have said, is that what you're supposed to say, off? I don't know. We've only had it a little while, but. So I would love for you to like the Z88.3 Middays Facebook page. Tell a friend about it. Share this post, and then don't forget Starbucks and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. So a big fat cheers to you. Thanks for hanging out with me on Coffee Convo Wednesday. If this is your first time, thank you. If you are coming back each week, thank you again for joining me at our new time at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock Eastern time. And to all the West Coasters, noon. What's up? So thank you for hanging out with me on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Spread kindness like Nutella, and cheers. Have a great week. Thanks you guys so much. Bye.